Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Okay y'all, I just have to say I'm so excited to be here today. This is my first video that I've recorded since vacation, and the elf one that went up, I did that before vacation. People have been asking me how my vacation was, and some of you wanted a video with my clothes that I wore on vacation. And I'm just going to tell you that vacation took me a week and a round of antibiotics to get over. So I tried to video a vacation video with my clothes and kind of talking about it, but it turned out so negative. I didn't want to put it up. So anyway, needless to say, I'm super glad to be here back with y'all. And before I get started on this haul with impressions, I just want to say, if you've not gone over to my Instagram, please go over there if you have an Instagram account. I've never pushed that, but I'm starting to get more active over there. And during vacation, the comments here, y'all, you have no idea how much that meant to me, because it was a pretty rough week. And just feeling, hearing from y'all. And then over on Instagram, I would get even more. And I've started doing some stories over there. So just wanted to say real quick, if you want to, I would love to have you over on my Instagram. I just feel like, it's another level of communication with y'all. Anyway, just appreciate y'all so much. And welcome to my new subscribers. I'm glad you're all here, and glad I'm here too. So anyway, I'm going to get started on this haul. I have definite impressions on most of this stuff because I've been using it for a while. So, and the products that you see that are older classics, don't feel like you have to fast forward through that, because I'm not going to spend a lot of time there. I'll just tell you how I feel about it and then move on from it. Okay, I'm going to start with a couple of non-makeup items. The first one is the Artful Traveler. When I went to Houston a couple of weeks ago, I realized that I did not have a good way to transport my brushes. So before I left for Mexico, I ordered this, and I loved it, y'all. Very compact, but holds a lot. And after my luggage was lost several times and flights were delayed, I kept this with me in my carry-on, and it's just very compact, but I fit a ton of brushes in it. I paid $25 or $35 for it. I'll have it linked below. It's from Sephora. This was amazing. Okay, then some earrings. I saw these on Marnie, Ms. Gold Girl, I think is her name. These are leather earrings. Those are rose gold. I think these are copper. These are platinum. These are platinum. And then the ones I have on, these I think are champagne. These weigh nothing, y'all. Nothing. And I love them because they show out from underneath my hair. Now, these are the large ones. They also have them in small and medium. They have cute necklaces. They have a lot of cute jewelry. Do I look bare today? With no necklace on. With these huge earrings, I didn't think I really needed a necklace. Copper and suede. Okay, then I'm going to talk about a couple of brushes. Y'all, I was so stressed out at Houston International on the way home. I was sitting there, and seriously, I was like messaging my Instagram people and, letting them know what was going on. I was stressing out. And what do I do when I'm stressed? I shop a little. So I got online, y'all. I ordered the Wayne Goss eye brush set. I've used these a handful of times, like 3 or 4 times, enough to know I like them, of course. They're made out of squirrel hair, I think. And I was listening to Mandy MUA. She talked like, she loved them, and she's great with eyes. And Kristen Game loves them, and I thought, well, I'm gonna love them too. These are all my Wayne Goss brushes, and I love them because they're small. They've got this little small one that I use, the tiny one, as my transition color, which needs to be blended as usual. But I really like these. I've been using my MAC 221, and I love this too. I think I paid $130 for my Wayne Goss. I paid $25 for my MAC little skinny 221. That comes out pretty close. These would be, if I bought 5 of these, it'd be $125. These were $130. So they were not just a massive splurge. And people talk like they'll last forever if you take care of them. So I'm going to commit to taking care of these. And I really like them. But I also like my MAC. I don't know that I like these any better than this, but I do love my Wayne Goss brushes. They did not disappoint. Okay, then I bought this on vacation. I bought the It Heavenly Concealer Brush. I don't love this, y'all, but that's going to be a personal preference. It's pretty firm, but soft. This is a little big to me to manipulate real good in there. My favorite current way to put on concealer is with a little beauty blender. I love that. I feel like it gives me the most control, or my fingers, or my KC Republic Artist Oval dupe. I just did not enjoy this at all. It does not really get in there. It just felt clumsy to me. But again, that's a personal preference. You know, I thought it looked real nice. I don't have any It brushes. They have a beautiful round powder brush I would still like to try. Okay, then I have some eyeshadows. On vacation, one of my subscribers, Misty, sent me this on my Instagram. Y'all, I fell in love with that because that is like a navy-ish teal. And if you've been watching me, I love the navy eyeshadow. The pigment on this is beautiful, almost black. You know, could not be more perfect for me. I will smoke my eye all out with that. Then the other color is, I don't even wear shimmers, y'all, but I'm going to try to learn to use that. Maybe here in the corner. This was just so beautiful. I was like, even if I just use the dark. It's the NARS Old Church Street. Mandy MUA has a tutorial on this. And so I'm going to give this a shot. I haven't used it yet, but I know I'm going to love it. Then I have two Smashbox palettes. Smashbox, Shape Matters, and then the little mini. And I think 3 out of 5 of these are the same color. Or I'm at 3 out of 6. There's 8. Okay, y'all. Okay, here it is. And since I started using this, I got this right before vacation. What I love about this palette, it's so pigmented, but still real easy to use and blend out. There's not just an insane amount of fallout with these. These are just so comfortable to use. And this with my MAC Semi-Sweet x9, I could just have these two palettes, y'all. Right now, that's how I feel. I feel like if I had these two palettes, I could really probably live for a year and a half and be perfectly happy. Y'all probably were talking about this before I had my YouTube channel and before I knew about it. These are amazing. A Smashbox is just, it's floating my boat right now. These little ones, I love these too. Let me show you those. I love those too. You know, I've just been using the dog out of these. Then, okay, I got 2 more Lash Paradises. And the only reason I'm bringing these up is because my first tube of this dried out so stinking fast, y'all. Like in maybe less than a month, I couldn't use it anymore. And I've seen one other comment from somebody that said it dried out real fast. But I bought 2 more. I'm going to still give it a shot. So y'all let me know if y'all's is lasting. I love this, but it's drying out super fast. Okay, then I got powders, y'all. 4 of them. And I'll just talk about them one at a time. I got the Chanel Loose Powder, Universal Natural Finish Loose Powder. Y'all, when I opened this, I did a double take. Look how fine that is. It's like dust. This is beautiful. People love it. I love it too. I looked up before I did this video, I paid $52 for it. It looks bigger, but it's the same size as my Laura Mercier, so I paid $10 more for this. So I'll just have to decide, is it $10 better? I'll let y'all know. Okay, then I'm going to talk about these two together. The Hourglass Diffused Light. Heard about that on Puffin's Wife. And for the under eye, it's kind of got a slight yellow undertone. And then the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And I really thought this was going to be a lot like the RCMA, and it really kind of is. The Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, I have that on this side today. I have the Diffused Light on this side today. Now, when I first tried the Diffused Light, y'all, I really was like, I will always keep that. And I might. I really like it. But the more I use these, the more I'm like, do I like these better than RCMA? I don't really know that I do. You know, I'll let y'all know as I go along with them. They're both super nice. The diffused light, I really think that really, I'll think, oh my gosh, that really gets rid of the last bit of the dark circles. And then I'll use the Laura Mercier and go, nope, I like that one better. Then I'll use the RCMA and go, nope, I like that fine. So, I don't know. I'll let you know as they go along. I left them both. Then I got the dim light. Now this one, I don't know that I'll repurchase this one. It's nice. Hold on, I'm going to put a little on. I like it. It feels maybe a little dark. I like to brighten my face. I'll probably use this when my foundation is a tad dark. But look at that. That's real pretty. I bought this because I think it was Mandy MUA said it's like a soft light. That is real pretty, y'all. I mean, it does. It like puts a soft focus on your face. I just love that. Nope, I love it. I love all the hourglasses. I love them. They're super nice. All this stuff just makes you, there's other less expensive things that I could use. But if I'm stressed and wanting to splurge, that's when I reach for stuff like that. Color correctors. Okay, I have got 2 Maybellines, a Marc Jacobs, and then I have a highlight. This is an actual highlighting pen from Maybelline. And y'all, I like this. I had thought that I was getting a color corrector when I got this, and it turned out to be a highlighting pen. You twist it. It's a lot like MAC Prep and Prime. And then it goes on, and it's just real light. To me, it's like another layer of concealer before your concealer. I could use it down my face. I love this. It's nice to just kind of touch up here during the day because it's super easy. So I love my Maybelline highlighter pen. The next one I picked up was the Marc Jacobs. This is in Bright Idea. I have the Marc Jacobs on my right eye. I have the Maybelline on my left eye. And I'll tell y'all, I gave Maybelline the best shot because I put them on my good eye. This is my good one. The dark circles aren't as bad. It's just easier. And I don't know if y'all can tell on camera. This is the Maybelline. They both have Shape Tape and a little matte prolong wear on it. The Marc Jacobs. I love the Marc Jacobs. I don't know that I love it any better than my MAC Prep and Prime. I think I paid $25 for it. It is an applicator like that. That is dirty, y'all. Okay. You push at the bottom, and then the product comes out. I'm going to show you the color. It's just kind of a light apricot color. Right there. It took me a minute with this because it's got that applicator on it, and really you can just use the applicator to just smooth it. And then I kind of let it set up for a second and go over it with a beauty blender. It's super nice, and it really it really helps those dark circles. I think, judging from several days' use and today, that the Marc Jacobs does look better than the Maybelline. However, this is $25, and the Maybelline, I don't know how much it was, but it was not $25. I got it in the apricot and the pink. When I put it side by side with the Marc Jacobs, to get the color of the Marc Jacobs, you have to combine these. The apricot was a little bit dark, which y'all may love that. I kind of loved it, but it was a little dark. Okay, that's that. See, that's pretty dark. That's the Maybelline. I'll link it. It's like apricot. I don't even want to try to read it this morning. And then the pink. And that is a little light. So I combined the two, and I seriously got the Marc Jacobs color. So I do think the Marc Jacobs worked better. I think a good compromise between these two is the MAC Prep and Prime, because I think the MAC Prep and Prime does work as good as the Marc Jacobs, and I know it's probably less. I'll link it below, but that's probably what I'll end up sticking with. But I'll use all these. I'll use all of them. But and I really thought the Maybelline would end up being just as good because y'all, I love the Maybelline. I think it really a lot of times will it will compete with those higher end products. This one's almost, but not quite. Okay, then I got the NARS in Torrid. I like it. I love it in Orgasm. The Torrid is, in my opinion, a little harder to work with because it's so stinking pigmented. Okay, y'all see how tiny that is? I barely pressed that. That would, yeah, that tiny little bit would do a cheek and a half. It's beautiful. It's just a little bit harder to work with than the Orgasm to me because it is so pigmented. I got a hair sticking out. Then I got, the rest are Milani and L'Oreal's. So I'll show you the Milani's first. A subscriber told me about these and I went and picked them up a while back. This is Dolce Pink. Beautiful. Yeah, real nice. And that one, that is beautiful. That is Bella Bellini. Thank you to my subscriber that recommended that to me. I don't know if you want me to call you by name, but yeah, I love it. I love that. And then, y'all, I just bought 3 more L'Oreal blushes. I bought Tender Rose. It's just a real soft pink. Beautiful. This is Barely Blushing. This is more like a bronzer. I'm going to store this, that finger, I'm going to store that with my bronzers. Right up there. Yeah, it's real nice. I already used that as a bronzer. And then this one is Apricot Kiss. And that's a restock from a long time ago, that one. I just love these. I stay stocked in these. I probably have like 8 colors. Okay, then I have 2 mascaras. I'm going to talk about the Essence first. Okay, Essence Lash Princess. The Essence, I think I paid $5 for this, maybe 6. Okay, this is real weird to me, y'all. I love this when I first put it on. As the day wears, it loses its intensity. I don't know where it's disappearing to because it's not flaking, it's not smearing, but I put it on and I'm like, dang, those are some lashes. But halfway through the day, it's like it lost its intensity. I don't know where it's going. So I kind of have to keep reapplying. Right now, it's 11:36 a.m. and I've already had to reapply this. I put it on this morning. I was like, drama lashes. 2-3 hours later, I'm reapplying this. I don't know what the heck is the deal with the Lash Princess. It is a beautiful application. Definitely worth a try for a drugstore mascara. Definitely. You know, I would say it's up there with the Paradise in the drama, the length, maybe it doesn't volumize as much. Maybe that's what it is, because it really gives me some good length. I don't know. I love it. Well, I don't know if I'll get it again or not. You know, it depends on how much work it is for me. And then the next one is the MAC Hot and Naughty. This is greatness, y'all. I used this, after I bought this, I bought it in an airport, I think in Houston. Y'all, I used this that entire rest of the week. I used this all during Mexico. I think I heard about this on Brianna Stanko's channel, and I've heard several people say they get smudging with it. I get no smudging with this. And it was hot and humid. We were in the heat all the time in Cancun. This did not smudge on me. This is beautiful. This is up there with Superhero Better Than Sex, my Lancome Grandiose Extreme. I love this one, and I will keep the Hot and Naughty around. And I've got 2 foundations. I'm going to be real quick, y'all. I've got the Double Wear. I bought the MAC Pump. Brilliant to go on top of it, so I can pump it. I love this. It's probably already a classic because I don't know how old it is, but it's great. I mean, humidity, 6-hour layovers at an airport, sleeping by a wall. It's not going anywhere. The gym. This is beautiful. It's not too luminous, not too matte. I love it. And they're talking about the nude and the bear now. The light and the nude double wear, that's how far behind I am. You know, they've already come out with 2 formulations since then. But when they talk about the nude, y'all are not going to see me in that. I don't want to see my skin through my foundation. I'm not trying to look natural. Then I tried the Makeup Forever HD. I got this with Sephora points. Did not care for this. I didn't like the finish it gave me. It just left me feeling dull and lifeless. I don't need that in my life. You know, it would just be some work. And I don't want to work that hard. I have some other things that I stinking love, y'all. The double wear, the Studio Skin Smashbox, the CC, y'all. Every time I put that back on, I go, how do I ever go a day without this? So I'm not going to try any harder on this. And I've seen some mixed reviews on it that make me even really not want to try it even more. And then, you know what it might have been about this, y'all? I think this is like a more natural finish. Well, natural's not my thing. So, you know, I didn't care for that. But, you know, if you did, I'm sure it's beautiful on you. Okay, I should have put this at the first with my non-makeup items. The Urban Decay Sharpener. Love this, y'all. Those real smooth liners that get caught on a cheap liner that I pick up at my local grocery store. These are like butter. I love this. And my daughter had me pick her one up. She was like, oh my gosh, I love that. And then lip products. I don't usually show y'all lip products because everybody likes a different color. But I've gotten some lip products that I want to share with y'all just real quick. Hue, H-U-E. And after I bought it, Kristen, I think 321, she mentioned that this was Melissa's dupe, which I saw that video, but I'd forgotten, for either Spanish Rose or Nude Vanilla. When you look at it in the tube, it just looks like just a normal pinky nude. Then you put it on and it goes on. That is lovely, y'all. I have a big spot. It goes on lighter. Look at this. Hold on. It goes on lighter than it looks in the tube. That, y'all, that's rare. This is immediately holy grail to me. The MAC Hue is right up there instantly with my Natasha Denona Smoky Rose. Then I got Lancome the Rose. Saw this on Lisa D1. Y'all, since I started wearing this is all I've been picking up. I love this because it goes on so well. Don't really have to work at it. I just love it. It just kind of richens up my lipstick so I don't look so dead. It's a beautiful liner. My last 2 items are skincare. I got the Ulla Henriksen Truth Serum in a little sample size with my Sephora points because Kristen 321, I think that's her channel name. I'm going to link her below. I've really gotten hooked on her. So I ordered the little sample size. I ordered 2 of those. Loved it so much I ordered the big one. This has vitamin C. It has some other stuff in it. The only thing that bothers me about this is I can't find how much vitamin C it has in it. So sometimes I'll mix it with my Timeless Vitamin C for a little vitamin C boost. But my skin looked so much better with this than without it. I was like, it's got to be doing something good. But at the same time I started using this, I also caved and ordered the Good Genes. I just have always wanted to try this. I love my Obagi acids, but people just talk about this changes your skin overnight. So I used this right before I left for Mexico. Y'all, let me just tell you, if you are on tretinoin, this is so strong. I was shocked. I was like, that is Sephora over the counter. That is stinking strong. It set off such a peel on me after one time that I used it maybe 2 nights in a row. And then I started a massive peel and flake, and went to Mexico, didn't use it for the whole week. But I was at the hotel one night and taking off my makeup, and I looked in the mirror and I was like, my skin has not looked this good since I was doing my full Obagi system. This is so good. Now, after I got home, I was like, okay, I'm going to get that back out, and I'm going to figure out a way to use it. I watched a Pride in Photos Lori video. She started talking about this, her skincare. I'm going to link this below. It was so good because she's on tretinoin too. And she actually talked about using the good genes and how you have to work up slow with it. And I was like, okay, I can use it. It's possible. So what I've started doing with this, I use a full pump of it. And if my skin is okay, I keep doing a full pump until it starts flaking. And if it starts getting to be too much, I'll use half a pump. You would rather, when you get to that irritated state, leave it off for a night or two. That's probably what I should be doing. Also, the smell. People talk about not liking the smell. I love the smell. It smells very citrusy and strong. I find it pleasing. But, you know, a lot of people say they don't like the smell. Okay, that was pretty good because that was a large haul and I think I'm done. So anyway, just want to say thank you again for keeping me company in Mexico. Y'all just don't even know. I'm the worst traveler ever. And that just was, y'all were such a good part of my trip. If you're not on Instagram, go over there. Anyway, I think that's all I have for you. So if you like this video, like and subscribe. Leave questions and comments down below, and I will talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.